Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and welcome to Game 3 in a best-of-5 series being played between FXO Sheth. He's our red Zerg, but if I pull up the scoreboard thing, he's actually a purple Zerg. Don't worry about it. He's red here for us today, and he is on the right side here on Scrap Station. E.g. IdrA is his opponent. He's currently up 2-0 in this best-of-5 series, so Sheth really needs to try and do something here against Evil Genius's IdrA. This show match is being played for $200. We just had a crazy avid fan of Zerg, of IdrA, and of Sheth put up $200 and said, "Hey, will you guys play a best of 5 for me if I give you $200 for the winner?" And they said, "Yeah, of course we will, because that's awesome." And he actually asked me to cast as well, and I said, "Yeah, of course I'll cast it, because that's awesome." So thankfully for you guys, we have someone willing to put up $200 to do these awesome show matches. If you've got some extra money lying around, probably at least $50, send me a message on teamliquid.net. I'm Josh Sheth, or send me a message on YouTube. That's youtube.com/AskJoshy. And tell me some of your favorite players, and I'll try and set up a show match. I've done it in the past. We've had Druby versus In Control. We've had Druby versus Axlav, Druby versus Machine. A lot of people like Druby, apparently. But we've also set up some other show matches like Destiny versus QXC. We've had a couple of Spanishiwa show matches in the works. So yeah, if you've got some extra money lying around, don't be shy with it. If you want to see these guys play, they love money, it turns out. So anyway, now that we're actually getting into the game a little bit, neither player has made anything but drones so far. We might actually see hatch first out of each player here. IdrA is actually starting to move toward his natural, and there's that little silhouette that we know and love, and Sheth doing the exact same thing. So exact same builds here for our two Zerg players here on Scrap Station. Game 3 in this best of 5 series. Sheth taking an extractor now. IdrA, is he going to follow suit here? He does have the minerals to do it, of course, but it looks like he is going to save up. Oh, actually he is going to drop that extractor. So Sheth getting a couple of seconds advantage here. Not too shabby in the first 2 minutes and 48 seconds. If you can get a 10-second advantage, that's pretty awesome. Both players dropping their spawning pool at the appropriate times, though. Still just droning up one drone at a time. And we'll see where it goes from here. After that spawning pool is complete, could see roaches, could see banelings, could see some kind of sneaky tech. This is a show match, so I would love it, of course, if one of these Zerg players decided to do something funky or off the wall, but with IdrA in the show match, I don't think that's actually going to happen. He just wants to get in, win the money, get out, or get in, get out, and then win the money. I'm not sure how that actually goes in order, but you know, he's definitely just playing to win, not trying to entertain anybody. He just wants to do the best thing possible in the matchup against his opponent. So don't look for anything too flashy here. Some great fungals, perhaps. Some broodlords if the game goes into a late game, perhaps. But nothing just totally off the wall, most likely. Just straight up macro play, and Sheth can do it all as well. He's a great macro player. I've seen him do some cheesy stuff before, some 9 roach rushes, stuff like that, and take out some Zerg opponents on the ladder here and there. He was practicing with AAA Nerchio, who's a Polish Zerg player. He was practicing with him just before this show match, trying to prepare for IdrA. And as far as I know, IdrA was sleeping before the show match and just woke up, got online, and said, "All right, let's go." So no preparation necessary for IdrA. If you look at the Team Liquid player database, that's the TLPD. If you Google TLPD StarCraft, you'll get there eventually. But you'll see that IdrA's matchups on that database are actually 17-1 in recent tournaments. He's 17-1 against Zerg opponents. Sheth was 2-3 against his last Zerg opponents in major tournaments. So that just gives you an idea of how dominant Sheth is how dominant IdrA is, in this Zerg versus Zerg matchup. Couple of lings running in here for IdrA. They're going to see everything that's going on. There's a Baneling Nest completed for Sheth, a Roach Warren completed for IdrA, and just based on that, I have to think we're going to see a fast game here on Scrap Station. Roaches stand up so well to Banelings, and I mean, the cost is not drastically different either. The only thing is the supply. Oh, looks like Sheth actually did manage to score a drone kill there right inside of IdrA's main. Not too shabby. He did actually see that Roach Warren as well, so he's going to be able to prepare for that a little bit. Sheth might want to switch gears here and get a Roach Warren up of his own, as IdrA does have 5 on the way right now. Sheth instead getting an evolution chamber quite quickly. Not sure what he's planning. There goes that Roach Warren, like I surmised. And I have seen the late Roach Warren beat the early Roach Warren for the simple fact that it takes them a very long time to get over to Sheth's main base here. So we'll see if Sheth can actually withstand this first assault. If he can get this Roach-born up fast enough, he should have enough larvae. Actually, he's got 0 larvae at the main, only 2 here at... Oh, now 0 larvae again. Oh my goodness, I don't know if Sheth's going to be able to hold this off. He's making 18 lings right now. There are 5 roaches and a bunch of lings here in this first attack from IdrA. He's going straight for that natural where some lings are lying in wait. So actually that could have been a big misstep from IdrA, losing those lings kind of carelessly, but he does have a lot of reinforcements coming along here. Sheth has that baneling nest, but is probably wishing he didn't because he's not going to be able to use it here against this force. Actually making a couple of banelings, so if he proves me to be a liar, then good job for him, but I think this push is looking mighty scary right now. IdrA up by 7 supply. He's got to have the army value advantage. Yes, he does, and now the roaches are coming in. Sheth moving in from behind with these lings, not able to really do anything. I heard some baneling splashes, but if we keep these health bars on, we can see not a whole lot actually. What are the banelings going to do? They need to hit these lings, and roaches do take out the banelings. They focus fired him down. The queen is also dead here. IdrA has a lot of units. Drones being pulled off the line finally to try and help. Sheth is making 8 roaches at home, so he might lose a lot of drones here, but he might actually be able to live and continue this game on as well. We'll have to see. Lots and lots of links here for IdrA, still streaming in. He's stopped building drones completely. If you look at that production tab, actually the game is over. Actually, Sheth GGing. IdrA says GG. Sheth says good games. Thanks for the show match. IdrA says no problem, and IdrA nets himself a cool $200. Thank you very much to everyone who watched this on the live stream and these VODs here on youtube.com/AskJoshy. I'll be back later with more casts and giveaways and things like that in the near future. See you later.